Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Monday the 6th of December 2021. It's time to play today's, I'll stress that, today's Los Angeles Times expert level game. That's the 6th of December. I think I'm still 1 or 2 behind on the LA Times expert level. I'm not sure. I shall check out later and try to catch up as well and get it finished off by today so that when we come to Sudoku tomorrow fresh, we just have to play that day's games, not any backdated ones. I think that's helpful. I want to send out a message. I want to explain something about using YouTube, and because you may not know this, but if you try to put a comment in the comments section and YouTube considers it looks like spam, it will remove it automatically with no input from the channel owner or anything like that. Now, I think a day or two ago, I had what looked to be a request from a user on a comment to play a particular game. I think the channel name was Laser Time, or like a L4 SER. That kind of read something like Laser Time. And if you are that channel owner and want to send me a puzzle, you said you were a content creator, and I think you would try to post a link. I can't see that comment because YouTube automatically throws it away. But I just happened to see it very quickly in my settings. But as I said, I can't control it. So here's the solution, right? What I would like you to do is, if anybody, including Laser Time or anybody else, wants me to attempt a particular puzzle, is no doubt trying to punish me, you can send it to either the Twitter account or the Facebook account. Now, I will provide links to those in, I think, this video, and also I'm going to put links on the About page. So anytime you feel like you want me to have a go at one, you found it a bit of a problem, or you just found it an interesting game and you want me to see how interesting it was, you can send either a screenshot or maybe a link to, if you put it on sudokuexchange.com and then save the game, or you can click share or something like that. You can actually send a link and it will come up and I'll be able to see it from there. But for YouTube, it's really tough, because when you put up anything there, and of course you can't put up photos or anything like that, and even if you just try and put up a lot of random numbers, it will usually just think you're spamming the channel, or so, and it will remove it. And so Julian is exempt from this. I gave him a channel exemption for his wonderful daily solution paths. So he's somebody that can put up lots of what look like random numbers to YouTube, but nobody else can actually. So that's the idea. So check out the links for what is it called, Twitter or Facebook, and you can send me the puzzle like that, and I'll be glad to have a go at it for you. Okay, on to today's Los Angeles Times expert level. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. While I was chatting to you there, I noticed 8 block across here and down here, giving me the first digit to place there, and I see the second one immediately because 8 blocking down and up and across gives me an 8 there. By the way, I did great battle with a nice New York Times game today. If you haven't tried that one, I recommend it. I found it, personally, I found it a very satisfying game. Right, what's going on now? Okay, 8 blocks across here, so 8 is in one of these 2 squares, blocking, 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking up here, 8's got to be somewhere there. And that's it for the 8s. What else can we see? 6 blocking down this column, 6 up this column, 6 across here. What's the 6 there? Two across here, 2 blocking down here, That's a 2 to place. One across this row, one down this column, that's a 1 there. Four blocking across this row, 4 across this row, that's a 4 there. Okay, we do not have a 6 for this row yet. This 6 box blocks both of these squares, so 6 has got to be there. Missing numbers here now are 1 and 5. We've got a 5 stopping that square, so 5 goes there and 1 goes there. I'm still here. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I have explored and explored like Vasco da Gama, but I have not found anything nearly as interesting as that particular explorer. And so I shall just highlight numbers and go through and see if there's anything else that I'm blindly overlooking. Hmm. And I'm going to say no. And now, because I have already been looking and been found wanting, I am going to just hit the pencil marks right now because I don't know, I'm not getting anywhere. So 1 block's across here, so 1 is in one of those 2 squares. Now 1 blocks across here, these ones block across here, and this 1 blocks up here. I found a random pair, not a random pair, naked pair. Okay, 1s are in here, but also so are 4s, aren't they? Is it 4s? Yeah. Okay, 4 blocks across here, so 4 is in one of these squares, right, which blocks along here, 4 up there, 4 up there, so that's actually a pair of 1 and 4, so that's going to do us something. I was going to say do us a power of good, but actually maybe not that much good. Well, since 9 blocks this square, we also know 9 is going to be a pair there. The missing numbers will be, what, 5 and 7? No, we can't tell anything about those. That's frustrating. Kind of annoying, that. Right. Oh, well, having found a naked pair, let's get on and do some other stuff because it's not that useful to us. So one blocking down here, one blocking up here. I'm going to put one in these three squares because they do represent a straight line column. Are there any other columns that are not straight lined? Maybe, but not in Sudoku. 2 now is going to give us a pair along here, somewhere along here, right, because of this and this blocking along, and somewhere along here as well. So, okay, that's everything on 2s. 3 is a pair here. This is what, 3 and 9, wasn't it? Let's click on the 3 again. So 3 is somewhere down here. Hmm. 4 blocks up here, 4 blocks down here, so a pair of 4s are possible there. 4 blocks across here and 4 blocks up here, so a pair of 4s in those squares. Five blocks up here, 5 blocks up here, so a pair of 5s go there. Unfortunately, down here we can't find out anything about 5s here, which is a shame because it would be very helpful if we could. 6 blocks across here, and up here. So we have a pair of 6s as potential candidates there. 6 blocking across this row, 6 down here, so 6 in one of those 2 squares. Six blocking up here, 6 across here. We actually have a pair of 6s here, but not usefully in a straight line, unfortunately. Still, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. 7 blocking down there, 7 blocking up here. A pair of 7s go there. Aha, 8 blocks across here. It's something I should have seen before. Maybe 8 is a pair here. So we now have a naked pair of 1 and 8. You see 1, 5, 8. That's because the 5 is now a useless candidate. It mustn't go there because we are limited only to 1 and 8. So when we remove the 5 from there, we are now left with a single instance of 5. And it goes. And now 4 must be placed in this square here. And 4 blocking down here and up here means I'm going to put 4 into that column there. It also means we can find this number because now we are left with a pair of 1 and 8. And so 9 is the last number that must go here. And that's good because now we can say 9 blocking across here. Oh, actually, we don't need it. 9 blocking up here, and across there. That's got to be a 9. Also down here, we now know that's a 3. And our 9 is in this square here. And that's also going to give us a 3. So the 3 blocking up here and the 3 blocking down here will put a 3 in that column again. I have no idea where I got to. What was I doing? Was it 6? I've forgotten what I was doing. No, 7s. 7s is what I was doing. Okay, 8s then. 8 blocks across here and across here, if I can click properly. So 8 is in one of those 2 squares there. Now, of course, now we have the 9 blocking up and down here. That's a single 9 to place, and that's the last 9 for that column. So I was about to get it in that way anyway. This 9 blocks across here, so 9 is somewhere in that row. This 9 blocks across this row, 9 across this row, so 9 is somewhere in that row. Hmm. Okay, let's highlight numbers again. Right, now this has got to be a 2. Okay, let's see, because look, here we have 2 in the middle and left column. Middle and left column means down here, it means we can't have a 2 in the middle or left column because it has to be middle or left in those squares. And what happened there? Did I not remove the 2? Okay. And now the 2 must be placed in this square. No choice. Right. Okay, if you remember, this is only one of 4. We have a naked pair here, so this square cannot be 5 because it can only be one of 4. There's a 5 here blocking this square, and there's a 5 here blocking this square, so there's just one other empty square, so the 5 has to go there now. Okay, now we'll say 5 blocking across here and across here. We'll put in candidate 5 there. I think 7 is our problem number, actually. 7 is the one that's giving us the most difficulty. Uh, very 3, let's just have a quick look at 3 again. Okay, we're looking pretty good, but we've still clearly got quite a bit of work to do. So let's get on and do it. Now I've put in all of the pairs that I can. Where to go next? I think I'll just complete this block here. The 1 is our missing candidate here, right? I'll put that in anyway. Okay. This shoot is now complete. Down here we are missing 5 and something else. What's the other? 7. And again, we don't have any info on 5 or 7. As I said, we have problem numbers actually, so we'll put them in anywhere. And the same thing here, this is 5 or 7, and again, we don't know anything about them. Okay, let's move up here. I want to explore this row. We've got 1, 8, 2's got to be there. 3's, any info? No. 5's, not enough. 6's, not enough info. Okay. All right, okay, I didn't see anything useful there. All right, let's do this middle block then. 1, 2, 3 O'Leary. So 3 goes into those squares. 4, 5, 6 is done. 7 can go absolutely anywhere. 8 and 9 is done. Okay. Ooh, that block is very candidate heavy, isn't it? Making me squeak on my chair, in fact. That's how heavy it is. Up here, 1 and 2 is done. 3 blocks across here, so 3 is available in those squares. 4 is done. 5 blocks across here, and that's what we know. 5 goes there. 6 is done. 7 blocks across the middle. 7, our problem child, goes there. 8 and 9 are done. Now let's look at this shoot and say yeehaw, eureka, or not. I'm afraid not. Not quite. Okay, so back over here where we have our naked pair of 1 and 4, we've got 2's placed already. 3 blocks this square here, 3 blocks this square here, so 3 could go there. 4, we've done 5 blocks up here like this, and across here like this, so 5 in those squares. 6 blocks across here and up here. 6. Did we just have 2, 3, and 6? We did. Okay, yes indeed. 2, 3, and 6. 2, 6, and 3. Blocking, blocking. Okay, which means that 2, 3, and 6 must be in these cells here. So the 5 that I just placed can in fact now be taken away, and we know that this is our only remaining 5, so the 5 has to go there, which is great because now we can get rid of those 5s, and we're left with a pair of 7 and 9 there. Okay. And now this is the only 5 in this column, I think. Let's just click on 5. Yep, it is. That's the only 5 in that column. So we can place the 5 there, and then let's say get rid of these extraneous candidates. Oh, also this one, because now we've got 5 here. Get rid of that 5 and actually place a 5 in this square. Okay. It's certainly tidied things up a little, and we're left with a single 7 down here now. So in it goes, this will have to be a 6, and the 7 goes down there as the last number. Let's get rid of those. Oh, sorry, clicked on the wrong number. Those 7s, leaving us with 3 and 9. Okay. Excuse me while I writhe on the chair. Right, it's going very nicely now, isn't it? So up here again, 1 is done, 2, 3, 4 is done, 5 is done, 6 is done, 7 is not done yet. 7 blocks across here. Now, of course, 7 now must come in one of those 2 squares. Remember, this is our naked pair of 1 and 4. So 7 is here, meaning we can remove the 7 here, which we could have noticed anyway, because now, of course, we have a pair of 7 or 9 here, unique pair, naked pair, matching pair if you prefer, here. Okay, 8 and 9. Is this a single 7? Let's just check. If you're in doubt, you can check. So it looks like that's a single 7. I'm just going to make sure, because I'm prone to making mistakes. It can't be a 1. It can't be a 2. It can't be a 3. It can't be a 4. Can't be a 5. Can't be a 6. Could be a 7. Can't be an 8. And can't be a 9. It is. I proclaim you 7. Okay, and also remove the 7 from that square there, leaving us with 3, 6 here, matching, and correct. Right, there is one block to examine and add the necessary candidates. Let's do it so we can just finish the game off. One block's up here, so 1 is in any of those squares. 2 is done. 3 blocks up here, but we don't know more than that. 4 blocks here, and we don't know more than that either, which is a shame. Okay, 5, 6 is done. 7 blocks down here and up here, so 7 is in fact in this square. Oops, wrong mode selected, excuse me. 7 there, so that gives us a 1 here, and now we can remove the 1s from there. And here let's remove 1 and 7. Now of course we have a pair of 3 and 4 here, so this has got to be an 8, and a 7 must be here. The 8 gives us a 1 in this square and an 8 in this square. This 1 means we must remove that candidate 1 there. Okay. Now this is the only 2 in this row by the looks of it. Yep, it certainly is. So we know that that's our 2 now, and then 2 must be in that square up there. And let's get rid of candidate 2 because now 2 is a completed digit. 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, and 3, 4. 3 numbers in 3 squares. So let's get rid of any 1s, 3s, or 4s in these 3 squares here. This one, 3 and 4 goes. This one, 3 goes. This one, 1 and 3 go. So now let's see that again. Okay, 1, 3, 4. We've got all of that now. Looks to be so. Now this has got to be a 6 because look here we've got 3 numbers again, 1, 3, and 4 in 3 squares. So when we remove the 3, we'll be left with a 6, and that will give us a 3 in this square and 6 in this square. And let's say bye-bye to candidate 6 there, and 6 there, and place our 6 here. And now 6 we don't have to worry about anymore. I see 3, 5 as a pair here, giving us a 9 in this square and a 3 in this square. Also back up here, now that's a 5 and that's a 3. Now the 3 is going to block down here, 3 is going to block up here, so that is a 3 there. 3 blocks across here, so that is a 3 there. 3 blocks across this way, so that is a 4 and that is a 3. 4 blocks this way, so that is a 1. One number to finish this block is a 4. Up here now gives us a 1, 4 goes there. We just need a 1 to complete this row. Let's put it in. 1 is now done. 3 we have, so this is a 5. The number we need to complete this row is a 4. 4 is now done. We just have 7 and 9 to finish now. Here's a 9 saying, you must be a 7, you must be a 9. 7 goes here, and bye-bye to the Los Angeles Times expert level game for Monday the 6th of December. It took me quite a long time to get there, I must say. But an enjoyable game nonetheless, not as tough as some, slightly tougher than some others, but I rather like that one. Thank you very much. I will probably be back catching up with some others later this evening. Since it is a holiday here, it's also a holiday on Friday, so that's why it's so quiet. People have gone away for the whole week. Okay, bye-bye.